Good morning, saints. Welcome, sinners. Why, the old fisherman in the box has his hat off and his glasses off. Why? To prove a point. Welcome. Get a cup of coffee. I thought I'd do this morning real quick. Quick message from Minnesota and the leadership, the political leadership that we have here. Don't forget that young lady that you were watching, Amy Klobuchar, is a senator from the state of Minnesota. Senator from the state of Minnesota. There are three things wrong with this woman. And I don't want to single her out. Seriously, I don't want to single her out. Matter of fact, I don't even want her name up here on the lower third because she's a mess. She's a Minnesota mess. But there are three things wrong with not only her and all the politicians that you're going to hear over the next course of the next political run up leading up to the presidential election. Most Democrats will claim science as their partner. They really will. You won't catch too many Republicans doing that. Plus, President Trump doesn't have to claim anything. All he has to do is be, right? And keep Jesus close to his side, and he'll be fine. But you're going to hear an awful lot of these Democratic nominees claim science. The third thing that's wrong with Miss Amy Klobuchar from Minnesota is that she has a bad comedy writer, and her presentation of comedic timing is awful. Awful. So I take personal offense to that. I'm offended. The sticky old fisherman in Minnesota is offended because she's got bad comedy writing and bad comedic presentation. And that offends me. One other point here before I play this last clip from Amy Klobuchar is that Tyler Zed, I snatched this upcoming piece and the first piece from Tyler Zed. Tyler Zed is a fellow Minnesotan too, who is not happy with the way things are. I don't know whether he's a biblical cosmologist or whether he's a follower of Jesus Christ, but he's a fine young man. He really is. And he puts out a lot of stuff. I've included Tyler Zed's entire Amy Klobuchar and Democratic nominees and all their faux pas in the description box below. So make sure if you're not subscribed to Tyler Zed, please do so. He's a nice guy, okay, as we would biblically say. Regardless of that fact, I'm hoping I don't want to do this twice. It is ice cold in Minnesota this morning, below zero, big time below zero. So if I make a mistake, I'm going to fix it right here. If I don't, I'm just going to move on and say goodbye. So we'll see.
He sent out a tweet. He made fun of me.
Yep, this is Amy. Bye-bye, everybody.
About climate change in the middle of a blizzard, and he called me Snow Woman. So I wrote back, hey, Donald Trump, the science is on my side, and I'd like to see how your hair would fare in a blizzard. So I wrote back, hey, Donald Trump, the science is on my side, and I'd like to see how your hair would fare in a blizzard. So I wrote back, Donald Trump, the science is on my side, and I'd like to see how your hair would fare in a blizzard. Sometimes, if you haven't noticed, you use a little humor. Like when he called me Snow Woman at my announcement in the middle of that thing, I wrote back on Twitter, I'd like to see how your hair would fare in a blizzard. So I wrote back, hey, Donald Trump. So I wrote back, hey, Donald Trump. So I wrote back, I tweeted back, the science is on my side. And I'd like to see how your hair would fare in a blizzard. I'd like to see how your hair fares in a blizzard. And I'd like to see how your hair would fare in a blizzard.
Tell us something interesting, okay? The Earth is flat.
News! Get your news here!
Alex, what's today's news?
Doesn't matter. It's all fake.